Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak and I'm joined by Nicky Hawkins from West Ham Fan TV ahead of the big game at West Ham United at London Stadium at the weekend. Nicky, thanks very much for joining me first and foremost. How's the season going so far, mate?
No, not very well. It's been absolutely awful, to be honest with you. Some parts of it, but you know, we kick on.
What do you think you can get out of this game? Is Bilic close to the sack, mate?
I think we can get a good hiding, Chris, if I'm honest with you, mate. All depending what Liverpool turn up.
Yeah,
which you know we are absolutely hoping and praying that the Liverpool that loses a few on the spin turn up and not the one that absolutely smashed teams. But is he close to the sack? He's on borrowed time. He should already be gone. We've got a guy called the ex-West Ham employee who does a radio show every week. Has said that the club have even said themselves that he's on borrowed time. He's sort of an insider. Well, the only one borrowing him time is them. So they can pull the rug any time that they want. He should be gone, in my opinion. We look clueless at times, total devoid of any sort of creation. We struggle at the back. And yeah, it's not good. It's really not good. It's awful at the moment.
So what is it? What type of West Ham are we going to see? What formations Bill has been playing? Who's he been playing? Who's he put his trust in to get them through this sticky patch?
Well, he puts his trust in the wrong people. If I'm quite honest, he persists with Kiate in midfield. He played defence last game, but he's not been playing very well. Zabaleta has been our best player by far this season, I'd say. Antonio's been injured a lot of it, which is another big player for us. But you know, he keeps on going with the same formations. It just doesn't work. 3-5-2, two wing backs. Last week we see against Palace, didn't play very well. 2-0 up and cruising. Take Zabaleta off because he got a booking, and quite rightfully so. But instead of bringing on another defender to shore it up and switching to a 4, maybe putting Czech right back, he brought Antonio on to play wing back, and we all know what happened in the 97th minute there. He just looks absolutely like a lost man, tactics wise. It's awful down at the London Stadium at the moment. We've had a few good hidings away from home. Good hidings at home as well. Last game, you remember, Brighton smashed us 3-0. And we are totally lost. And unless he goes within the next couple of months, because December's a write-off, because we've got some big games there, you know, we could end up in real big trouble.
Well, and listen, you know, obviously you've probably seen a little bit of Liverpool and their worries so far this season. Obviously the defence is still questionable for us. It has been for a long time. How do West Ham United win this game?
We should do what we do best, what we're set up for, and that's stick Andy Carroll up top, pump balls in the box.
Is he fit?
Yeah, he's fit. Yeah, he just hasn't been playing. Yeah, he's fit. He's fit and raring to go. He was on the bench last game. He hasn't been very good. I must say that he hasn't been very good since he's come back. But as you know, Chris, on his day, if he filled up, he's unplayable, and that's with Liverpool's defensive frailties. I think that's the best way of going at Liverpool, is just pump balls into the box, let them worry about Carroll, and then play Hernandez off of him, who will be sweeping up anything that drops in and around the 6-yard box. But saying that, have we got enough to win it? No, I don't think we have, to be quite honest with you. Liverpool are very good going forward. I know you've got a couple of big players out, Mane and Coutinho's out. Yeah. But Liverpool, I still think, have got enough going forward to break us down. Got a lot of injuries ourselves, so.
What about the defence? Obviously, we saw at the last game of last season, our last away game of last season, when we beat you 4-0. A really slow defence from West Ham. You know, we changed it to 2 up top. Then we've not seen any Liverpool play 2 up top actually this season so far. I can't imagine that he'll do it again. But is the defence got any more pace? Because that was where you struggled last time.
haven't improved on it at all. To be honest, got a lot of injuries at the back. Reed's out, Fonte's out, Collins is out, and Zabaleta's suspended. So,
oh mate, I always feel sorry for you. If we weren't playing you, I'd actually genuinely feel sorry for you.
It's going to be a case of he either puts Kiate at the back, goes for a 4. I don't know who's going to play right back, but because of the injury to Zabaleta and our Byram's also out, by the way, our other right back. I would say his best option would be to go 3 at the back, and that would mean the young kid Rice stepping in, which I can see happening, to be quite honest. But I mean, he looks very vulnerable at times, and a very experienced Liverpool front line running at him, he could cause him a lot of trouble. But no pace, no improvement. In fact, it's got worse since the last time you see us.
I've never done this on an opposition collab before, Nicky. What's your score prediction for the game?
I think we lose 4-1.
4-1. Oh my word, mate! You must be in a hellhole if you're predicting 4-1 Hardens.
It is hell. Obviously, I never ever want West Ham to lose ever. But I can't see anything else. Honestly. You see us against Brighton when we had, players still around, and they absolutely battered us. Glenn Murray up top, 34-year-old just smashing our defenders left, right, and centre. Don't laugh. It's not funny.
I've never seen you so dejected.
No, I'm just trying to be realistic here, and I see the way Liverpool came at us last time. They walked through our defence at times, and I mean walked, and it's got worse. Honestly, it's got worse.
If anyone watching doesn't know, by the way, me and Nicky are good friends outside of this and stuff so. I genuinely do feel sorry for him, and it's not me taking the piss. I'm genuinely
Chris,
not.
I'm going to say this now: the club does not deserve to be felt sorry for. They've got the money, they've got the resources, they've got the lure of the city that they could sort this out, and they don't sort it out, and it's persistent over and over again, season after season after season. They don't deserve to be felt sorry for. In fact, I can see why we're one of the most hated teams in the country at the minute, because the club does itself no favours. It sets itself up for failure, and it sets itself up for humiliation. The only people I feel sorry for are us. They pay their money, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, well, we'll wrap it up there then, Nicky. Thanks very much for coming on. Really appreciate your time. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Redmen TV on YouTube if you haven't already, and check out this afternoon's free Lucas Leiva zonal marking video. It's a video that I'm dead proud of. When you sort to go over there and check that out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully after Liverpool beat West Ham on Saturday.